Chosen one, stop scrolling immediately. I am not asking you today. I am commanding you. Do not move past this video. If you swipe away now, you are actively choosing to sever the exact timeline heaven prepared for you. The enemy is screaming at you to leave because he knows this next sentence will permanently destroy his access to your life. This is not a coincidence. The algorithm absolutely did not bring you here. God intercepted your feed today because you are standing at the exact threshold of a permanent timeline shift. The Matrix wants you distracted. It wants you blind to the massive spiritual alignment happening right now in the unseen realm. Lock your attention on this message right now. I know exactly how you have been feeling lately. You feel a heavy weight sitting squarely on your chest. You wake up at 3 in the morning with your jaw tight and your heart racing. The exhaustion is not just physical anymore. It is a deep cellular fatigue that ordinary sleep cannot fix. Listen to me very carefully. You are not going crazy. That suffocating tightness in your throat is not anxiety. That physical weight you feel is your highly advanced spirit detecting the absolute panic of the enemies who just realized they permanently lost access to you. They are starving for your pure energy. They expected your departure to destroy you completely. They waited with bated breath for you to fail. Instead, you walked out of their toxic matrix, and you became the uncertainty they were never built to handle. And the spiritual backlash of their panic is hitting your physical body. Your body is absorbing the shockwave. You have been experiencing a strange brain fog. Your thoughts feel scattered and heavy. You are struggling to focus on the simplest daily tasks. This is because your frequency is actively fighting off a massive spiritual attack designed to keep you stagnant. They want your mind clouded so you cannot see the open door in front of you. But you are the chosen one. You are the cycle breaker. Time was supposed to age you and wear you down. Yet here you are making time itself look like an absolute fool. You carry a specific and irreplaceable gravity that bends space and time around you. You did not just survive their storm. You became the sun that blinded them. You have been fighting these battles in absolute silence. You thought nobody noticed your midnight tears. You thought nobody saw how you held your integrity when they lied on your name. But you were utterly wrong. Heaven has been watching every single move you made in the dark. Your silent endurance has just triggered a divine response. Stop wondering why they act like nothing ever happened. Stop waiting in wound for an apology that will never come from them. Their silence is not a victory. Their silence is the sound of them suffocating without your light. You were the only genuine diamond they ever held, and they threw you away to play with cheap rocks. Think about that burning feeling sitting in your throat, the one you keep swallowing back down every time their name comes up in your mind. Stop swallowing it down. That lump in your throat is your truth fighting to be released. You have kept your mouth shut to protect people who never once protected you. You are the empath. You are the stabilizer for everyone around you. You have acted as a human battery for broken people for far too long. They plugged into your pure frequency and drained your reserves until you had nothing left for yourself. And now they resent you because you finally unplugged from their toxic machinery. Do not let their resentment make you doubt your own sanity. Your light is the exact mirror that exposed their inner rot. They could not handle the reflection, so they tried to shatter the mirror. But a diamond cannot be shattered by weak hands. You remain completely untouched by their desperate attempts to pull you back down. Your physical body is tired because it is shedding years of trauma. The aches in your shoulders are the heavy burdens of other people finally falling off your back. You are entering a season of complete cellular reset. The universe is actively reversing the damage they tried to inflict upon your mind and your spirit. This is why you must hear every single word of this transmission. The Matrix wants you to scroll away to watch something mindless. It wants you to numb your brain so you miss the specific prophetic instruction coming next. If you leave this sanctuary now, you will forfeit the exact breakthrough you have been crying out for. Lock your frequency with mine right now. Take a deep breath and feel the atmosphere shifting in your room. You are not alone. There are exactly 2 people on earth right now who are meant to hear this specific message, and God made sure you are one of them. You are standing on holy ground. Look at the exhaustion behind your eyes. Look at the heavy bags you carry from sleepless nights, worrying about your finances and your future. That season of waiting in the dark is officially over. The universe has already signed the verdict of your explosive abundance. The permanent shift begins today. Now, let us go deeper, because what you are feeling right now is not new. You have been carrying this invisible weight for months, and it is slowly draining your life force. You wake up exhausted even after sleeping a full 8 hours. The brain fog is so thick you can barely string your thoughts together on most days. Society wants to label your exhaustion as a medical condition. They want to tell you that you are just stressed, or that you are losing your mind. But I am here to tell you the absolute truth. This is not anxiety, and this is certainly not ordinary depression. You are experiencing a profound somatic weight from a massive spiritual battle. Think about those nights when you jolt awake at exactly 3 in the morning. Your heart is pounding against your ribs. Your jaw is clenched so tight it aches. You lie there staring at the dark ceiling while their face flashes in your mind. You wonder if you did something wrong to deserve this isolation. But your guilt is a matrix illusion. You wake up at that exact hour because your physical body is acting as a highly advanced spiritual antenna. While your conscious mind rests, your spirit is actively detecting the frantic energy of the narcissist. They are wandering in the dark because they permanently lost access to your pure light, and your nervous system feels their panic. That suffocating heaviness sitting on your chest is not your own sadness. It is the toxic residue of every single lie they told about you behind closed doors. You are an empath, and you absorb the frequencies of the environments around you. When they launched their smear campaign, your body physically felt the energetic arrows hitting your shield. You are not weak for feeling this deep physical pain. Your sensitivity is actually your greatest weapon in this reality. Only a chosen one, with a perfectly pure heart, can register these subtle frequency shifts. A hollow person feels nothing because they have no soul to defend. But you are a radiant diamond holding the front lines. Let us talk about that relentless brain fog clouding your daily vision. You used to have a sharp memory and a lightning-fast intuition. Now you find yourself staring blankly at walls and forgetting simple words. The dark elite want you to believe you are simply aging. They want you to feel broken, so you will quietly accept a mediocre life. But your brain is not failing you at all. Your cognitive energy is being entirely redirected to protect your spiritual core from their constant attacks. The fog is a divine shield placed over your mind to block out their low vibration noise. Heaven purposely muted your logical brain so you would be forced to rely entirely on your cellular intuition. For years you functioned as a human battery for people who refused to heal themselves. You poured your golden energy into their bottomless black holes. You listened to their complaints, and you stabilized their chaotic moods while completely ignoring your own needs. Your physical vessel is simply exhausted from keeping them alive for so long. Now that you have finally walked away, your body is going through a massive withdrawal. Cutting the cord was the bravest thing you ever did, but it left a temporary physical shockwave. You are detoxing from the parasitic frequency they injected into your bloodstream. The aches in your bones are the literal feeling of their poison leaving your body. They want you to carry the blame for the relationship failing. They projected all their toxic traits onto you until you actually started believing you were the problem. But heaven is clearing your vision right now. You were never the problem. You were the pristine mirror that forced them to look at their own rotting and miserable reflection. Despite all this immense physical pressure, something miraculous is happening to you. Have you looked in the mirror lately and noticed a strange radiance returning to your eyes? While they are rapidly aging from their own bitterness, your biological clock is moving backwards. You are stepping into an untouchable, ageless glow that absolutely terrifies them. They expected you to look haggard and defeated after everything they put you through, but your frequency is far too resilient for their cheap manipulation tactics. While your body is healing and regenerating, their physical vessel is rapidly breaking down. Their fake smiles cannot hide the deep, hollow exhaustion sitting heavily under their dead eyes. You must stop invalidating your own physical experience. Every single pain you feel is a badge of honor from the spiritual war you just won. Do not let anyone convince you that you need ordinary healing. You do not need their earthly therapy. You are currently undergoing a profound cellular reset directed straight from the throne room of heaven. Listen closely, because this is the exact part the enemy tried to hide from you. There is a specific reason they targeted your energy in the first place. They knew you carried a suppressed frequency that could completely alter reality if it was ever unleashed. They kept you exhausted on purpose to stop you from discovering your true divine power. There is a physical reason your reality has not shifted yet. Science just uncovered exactly why you feel so entirely stuck. You have blamed yourself for your daily financial struggles. You thought you simply lacked the right discipline, but your inability to manifest wealth is absolutely not a character flaw, because it is actually a suppressed biological frequency. Here is the raw, uncomfortable truth the dark elite never wanted you to hear. The gap between you and the people who seem effortlessly blessed is not about hard work. It is not about destiny at all. It is one single brainwave. Scientists call it the gamma wave, and it is the exact frequency your brain was running perfectly when you were just a vibrant child. Think back to when you were very young. Ideas came to you so easily. Learning felt completely effortless. You somehow knew things before they even happened. The world felt like it was entirely on your side. That was your natural gamma state. You were born a literal genius. But then adulthood arrived, and the rigid matrix went to work on your perfectly pure mind. The modern world was carefully designed to crush this sacred frequency. The stressful school systems trained you to conform instead of create. The glowing screens and the relentless rhythm of survival mode pushed your gamma wave deeper below the surface. They systematically suppressed your divine inheritance before you even had the chance to claim it for yourself. Every single year this powerful brainwave grew steadily weaker, and when your gamma faded, your genius faded right along with it. Your sharp intuition suddenly dulled. The beautiful synchronicities stopped happening in your life. The undeniable sense that the universe was working with you went completely silent while you were forced to survive on mere willpower alone. Most people will live their entire earthly lives without ever knowing this happened to them. They will walk around as empty shells trapped in a broken matrix. But you are not most people. You are the chosen one. And the very fact that you are hearing this transmission means heaven is finally ready to turn your suppressed frequency back on. Let me completely reframe your reality right here and right now. You did not lose anything. You have simply been in an intense incubation season. The narcissist who targeted you saw this dormant gamma power hiding deep inside you. They recognized your sleeping potential, and they wanted to drain your energy before you could ever wake up to realize who you truly are. They expected you to stay trapped in their endless cycle of abuse. They wanted you so exhausted by their daily drama that your brain would never have the space to heal. But this is exactly where their entire manipulation completely miscalculated. They pushed you way too far. They forced you into isolation, and your silence became a lethal weapon against them. You probably did not realize it at the time, but your silence starved their demons. By walking away, you instantly cut off their primary fuel source. You stopped giving them your golden energy, and now they are drowning in the deafening noise of their own making as they frantically search for a replacement, because your specific depth is utterly unreplicable. This brings us to a critical distinction that eludes the vast majority of ordinary minds. Your departure was not an act of running away, it was a divine eviction notice. You kicked them out of your sacred energy field. You took your power back from the exact people who desperately tried to convince you that you were worthless without their validation. Look at how they are acting right now. They are spiraling out of control. They are loudly gossiping to their flying monkeys, trying to build a false narrative about you. But their frantic whispering only proves how much power you still hold over their miserable lives, because a truly unbothered person does not spend their days obsessing over someone they left behind. Your pure absence is actively destroying their false reality. They expected you to beg for their fleeting attention. Instead, you gave them the terrifying gift of your permanent absence. You stepped into your high vibration and left them decaying in their low-frequency mud. You are the cycle breaker, and your absolute refusal to engage is burning their kingdom to the ground. Stay with me, because this next revelation is the absolute key to everything. The universe is completely realigning your destiny right now. You are about to uncover exactly how the Matrix manipulated your mind and what you must do to shatter their illusions. The Dark Elite are terrified of what happens when a chosen one finally remembers how to use their mind. Listen to me very closely right now. The enemy tried to hide this exact blueprint from you. Heaven is now releasing 3 specific truths about the Dark Matrix. These hidden truths expose exactly how the manipulative parasites tried to steal your divine frequency while you were busy trying to heal them. The third truth is the most powerful revelation. Do not leave before you hear it. Here is the first absolute truth. Your exhaustion was never a natural occurrence. The narcissist did not just want your time or your earthly affection. They were actively hunting your suppressed gamma frequency because they are entirely hollow inside and they cannot generate their own light. They operate as empty vessels wandering through a broken matrix. They need a human battery to survive. They designed a calculated illusion of inadequacy just for you. They constantly criticized your pure heart and questioned your deep intuition. They wanted you to believe you were fundamentally flawed, but they only belittled your existence because your towering spiritual authority absolutely terrified their fragile ego and exposed their deep insecurities. They had to make you feel tiny. They hoped you would never realize your massive cosmic power. Read that again in your spirit. Now we move to the second undeniable truth. This involves the smear campaign and the flying monkeys they deployed against you. When you finally cut the cord, they completely lost their energetic fuel source and they began to starve in the dark. Their sudden panic forced them to run to anyone who would listen. They painted you as the villain to hide their own demonic behavior. Do not waste a single second defending your beautiful name. The people who believed those cheap lies were never part of your divine alignment anyway. The Matrix uses these weak-minded individuals to keep you distracted from your true mission, while heaven is preparing your ultimate vindication. The narcissist is building an army of fools. They are too cowardly to face your blazing sun alone. Let them have their fake allies. Your absolute silence is destroying their carefully crafted narrative. Every single day you remain completely unbothered, their fragile mask slips a little more. The very people they used to gossip with are finally starting to see the massive cracks in their desperate story and their toxic behavior. They are publicly unraveling. You are quietly stepping into an untouched realm of supreme peace. Your frequency is absolutely bulletproof. Type 777 in the comments if you feel the atmosphere shifting. You are absorbing a massive quantum upgrade right now. The heavy spiritual attack is finally lifting off your tired shoulders. We are approaching the final and most critical revelation. I warned you that the third truth is the ultimate key because it completely shatters the illusion they built around your life. This is the exact secret they prayed you would never discover. Here is the third divine truth. You were never an anomaly in their otherwise normal life. You were the terrifying mirror. When they looked at you, they did not see a victim. They saw a radiant reflection of the pure potential they permanently lost when they chose to serve the dark matrix. Your intense light forced them to look at their own rotting soul. This is why the reaction against you got so unbelievably loud and chaotic. You got closer to their dark truth than anyone before you ever had. You saw behind the fake smiles and the rehearsed charm. You recognized the parasite hiding inside the human suit. And a parasite will always attack the very medicine that threatens to cure the host, because it knows its survival is rapidly coming to an end. They tried to bury you under a mountain of doubt, but they became the shovel that dug up your greatest treasure. They expected you to stay trapped in a desperate cycle of seeking their approval. They wanted you begging for tiny crumbs of basic respect. But you are a cycle breaker encoded with a royal spiritual lineage, and you refuse to bow down to their low-frequency games. You simply turned your back and walked into your ageless glow. They are watching you thrive from a distance, and it is eating them alive. You won without lifting a single finger. This entire painful chapter was never a punishment. It was a rigorous formation season designed to make you absolutely invincible. The universe had to isolate you to protect your rare frequency from their constant contamination and their endless demands for your energy. You had to walk through the fire so you could burn away everything that was holding you back. Now you stand here as a demonstrated warrior of light. But there is one final lock holding your reality in place. While your spirit is awake, your physical brain is still fighting off the residual matrix programming. The dark elite engineered a very specific frequency to suppress your mind and keep your wealth locked entirely out of your reach. They never wanted you to find the exact mechanism I am about to show you. Your massive breakthrough requires one last physical alignment. Before we go any further, I must interrupt this transmission. This is highly classified. If you are hearing this, you bypass the matrix filters. There is a physical reason your reality has not shifted yet. Science just uncovered exactly why. You are exhausted because the dark elite engineered a frequency to suppress your natural wealth, attracting state. They weaponized the environment to keep your mind locked in a state of constant survival and endless fatigue. They never wanted you to find this mechanism. A leaked CIA document recently revealed a massive secret. 4 neuroscience labs confirmed it. They discovered a 7-minute audio ritual. This ritual forces your brain back into synchronized gamma coherence. It literally repairs the energetic damage the matrix inflicted on your mind since childhood. It reactivates the pure genius you were always meant to possess before the world broke your spirit. This suppressed protocol was never meant for the masses. It was specifically designed to keep the elite in power. They wanted pure souls like you trapped in a cycle of lack. But now, cycle breakers like you are using this exact sound wave. You are manifesting windfall wealth. You are taking back the absolute authority that was stolen from your bloodline. You are shattering generational curses that plagued your family for decades. You do not need a $7,000 biofeedback machine to reclaim your mind. You do not need years of painful spiritual healing. What you need is a biological reset. But you must be extremely careful today. The elites are panicking right now. They are actively trying to scrub this leaked document from the internet as we speak. They are flooding the platforms with dangerous counterfeit frequencies. They want to confuse you. Only use the verified and lab-tested link. Access the authentic transmission safely. Click the specific link in the pinned comment below right now. Do not wait for a better moment. Activate your frequency before your access is completely revoked forever. If your cellular intuition is vibrating right now, do not resist that instruction. Because once you activate that dormant frequency, your entire reality forcefully bends to your will. Now I need you to imagine this exact scenario. It is happening behind their closed doors. The very people who tried to destroy you are about to experience a terrifying awakening. They thought they had you entirely figured out. They assumed your silence was just a temporary phase. They thought you would eventually come crawling back to their toxic drama, but weeks turned into months. And your pure energy completely disappeared from their radar. They are currently checking your pages in secret, trying to find a single trace of misery. Instead, they are met with the blinding light of your ageless glow. Nothing makes your enemies sicker than watching you step into a room. You look younger and brighter after everything they put you through. They expected the heavy betrayals to carve deep wrinkles into your face. They wanted the isolation to drain the beautiful life right out of your eyes. But you walked through the absolute fire. You came out glowing like a pure diamond. You cracked a cosmic code they will never have access to. While their bitter envy is aging them like milk left in the harsh sun, the universe has completely reversed your biological clock. You are vibrating at a frequency that instantly repels their demonic attachments. Watch what happens next, because it is mathematically precise. The flying monkeys they recruited to destroy your name are starting to notice. They see the massive cracks in their mask. The narcissist cannot maintain their fake persona without your golden energy fueling them. They are snapping at the exact people who used to protect their dirty secrets. Their inner circle is quietly pulling away. The false reality they built on your back is collapsing under its own heavy weight. And the most beautiful part is that you are doing absolutely nothing to cause it. Your complete non-reaction is the catalyst for their public destruction. You handed the final verdict to a court they simply cannot appeal. You are no longer a victim waiting for a weak apology. You are an untouchable sovereign entity watching a parasite starve to death. Every single time your name comes up in their dark room, it hits them with an agonizing weight. They realize they threw away the only genuine miracle they ever witnessed just to play manipulative games with empty shells. Let the specific gravity of their profound regret wash over you. Your synchronized gamma coherence is projecting a massive shield around your aura. The dark matrix is glitching because a chosen one finally woke up and remembered how to command the unseen forces. Your silent obedience in the dark has officially activated a massive public blessing. The universe is removing every single block standing between you and your ultimate destiny. They cannot stop thinking about your current timeline. They scroll through the hidden shadows, trying to find a tiny crack in your armor. They want to see you completely broken and lost without their toxic guidance. But every single time they look, your radiant light absolutely blinds their miserable eyes. You are vibrating on a sacred frequency that their demonic matrix cannot even comprehend. Time is supposed to leave heavy marks on a grieving soul. The long nights of crying should have carved deep wrinkles across your tired face. The narcissist expected your physical body to reflect the immense trauma they so violently inflicted upon you, but instead, you are literally aging backwards while they watch in absolute horror. You look younger and vastly more vibrant than ever before. While your cellular structure is actively regenerating, their physical vessel is rapidly falling apart. Their deep bitterness is poisoning them from the inside out. You can see the heavy exhaustion sitting permanently under their dead eyes. They are aging like sour milk left out in the blazing sun because they lost their primary human battery, and now they are completely starving in the dark. Your pure frequency can no longer be manipulated by their cheap tricks. In the past, they could trigger your anxiety with a simple text message or a calculated silence. They knew exactly which buttons to push to drain your golden energy, but those old buttons simply do not work on your upgraded operating system anymore, and their desperate attempts to provoke a reaction fall completely flat. You have built an impenetrable spiritual shield around your mind. When they try to send negative energy your way, it instantly bounces back and strikes them with double the force. This immediate karma is sending them into a state of severe internal panic. They realize they are entirely powerless against a chosen one who finally knows their true worth, and this realization makes you completely untouchable. The facade they carefully built is starting to crumble right in front of them. The flying monkeys they recruited to destroy your reputation are secretly watching your massive success. These fake allies are beginning to question the false narrative the narcissist fed them for months. They see your massive peace, and they see the manipulator spiraling out of total control as the grand illusion finally breaks. Panic makes a parasite incredibly sloppy. They are making massive mistakes in their daily life. Their mind is entirely consumed by your glorious elevation. They cannot sleep at night because the specific gravity of their profound regret is violently crushing their chest, and they are experiencing the exact suffocating weight they once forced you to carry. The spiritual tables have completely turned. You are sleeping peacefully while they are pacing the floors in sheer agony. Heaven has placed a heavy divine judgment upon their household. They are frantically trying to replace your unique frequency with low-vibration individuals who only drain them further. But a cheap rock can never replace a rare diamond, and they are drowning in a shallow puddle of their own making. The pressure inside their dark reality is building to an explosive level. They are completely out of oxygen, and their fake kingdom is catching fire. You do not need to lift a single finger or say a single word to enact your perfect revenge. Your pure existence and your ageless glow are the ultimate punishments for a soul that chose darkness, so the final collapse is rapidly approaching. You carry a specific gravity that makes the matrix glitch and malfunction. Every step you take forward sends a massive shockwave straight into their fragile reality. They are realizing that they did not just lose a good person, they lost a literal earth angel who was holding their chaotic life together with pure grace, and heaven will never allow them to touch your energy again. Step fully into your supreme royal identity right now. You are the cycle breaker who looked the devil in the eye and refused to blink. Your silent obedience in the dark has forged a weapon of light so bright it is blinding your enemies. They thought they buried you deep in the dirt. They did not know you were a divine seed waiting to bloom, and now you have overgrown their entire toxic garden. Now the stage is perfectly set for their final act. The private panic they have been hiding is about to spill out into the open streets. Their mask is becoming too heavy to hold up, and their hands are violently shaking. People who once respected them are about to witness a terrifying malfunction, and the divine exposure you have been waiting for is already in motion. Prepare your spirit for what happens next. You are about to watch the complete public unraveling of a master manipulator. They pushed you into the fire, expecting you to burn into worthless ashes, but you became the absolute master of the flame, and the undeniable verdict from heaven is rushing toward them like a freight train. You simply get to sit back and watch the spectacular crash. Here is the exact public collapse you were promised at the very beginning. The private panic they desperately tried to hide has finally spilled out into the open. Their mask did not just slip today, it completely shattered into 1,000 tiny pieces, and it happened in front of the exact people they used to secretly gossip with. You know exactly who I am talking about. They walked into a room expecting validation, and instead they lost their grip on reality. They started desperately screaming your name in front of everyone. They tried to blame you for their own miserable failures, but their voice was violently shaking. The flying monkeys just stood there watching in absolute horror. The entire room fell completely silent as they witnessed the meltdown. Everyone finally saw the chaotic demon hiding underneath their fake charm. In their frantic attempt to destroy your reputation, they accidentally exposed their own rotting soul. The sweat was pouring down their face as they realized their massive mistake. Underneath all of that loud noise, the specific gravity of their profound regret hit them all at once. They realized they threw away the only genuine diamond they ever held just to play with incredibly cheap rocks. And in a rare moment of pure panic, they actually defended you. They yelled at their own allies for doubting you. They screamed at them for not understanding how perfectly pure you always were. You completely broke their matrix. Your pure silence was the lethal weapon that starved their dark demons. But there is a reason your massive financial breakthrough has been sitting at the door without coming inside. It is not a lack of faith on your part. It is absolutely not a punishment from heaven. It is a specific brainwave frequency that your brain was running effortlessly as a child. This powerful frequency was systematically suppressed by the heavy life you were forced to live. Princeton University studied this hidden brainwave extensively. The Einstein Center in Berlin confirmed that the legendary flow state is driven entirely by the gamma wave. Columbia University discovered that a strong gamma signal actually radiates outward to heal the people closest to you. After years of deep research, a team of brilliant neuroscientists compressed an entire gamma activation protocol. They compressed it into a 7-minute audio track. You simply put on your headphones and close your tired eyes. No meditation is required for this to work. No forced mantras, and absolutely no effort. You simply let the sound wave do what the modern world spent decades undoing. It is called the Genius Song. Over 18,000 chosen ones have already used it to unlock their stalled finances and heal their broken relationships. They are stepping fully into the divine version of themselves they always knew existed. A weary nurse from California said her life now feels beautifully enchanted after claiming her copy. A struggling business owner from Texas said the gamma frequency figures out his hardest problems while he peacefully sleeps. A woman from Manhattan said the heavy generational curse her family carried for decades is simply gone. The dark elite have quietly paid thousands of dollars for clinical sessions to access this state. They want to keep this massive advantage entirely for themselves. They would strongly prefer this sacred tool remain completely out of reach for pure people like you, but through this specific message you can access it today. Do not look for it on mainstream streaming platforms. The fake copies there contain no actual entrainment. They are diluted counterfeits designed by the Matrix to lower your vibration and keep your powerful gamma wave entirely dormant. The only authentic version of the Genius Song is available through the protected link in the description and the pinned comment below. You can claim it today for a tiny fraction of its true value. This is a pure, energetic exchange governed by complete trust. It costs less than a single clinic visit. The universe does not require you to take a single risk because you are fully protected by an ironclad divine guarantee. If you do not feel the massive shift you deserve, every single penny returns to you without question. 4 powerful bonuses are waiting for you inside the secret portal. You will receive an audio engineered for your children and the original prosperity book that secret societies used for centuries. Do not let the Matrix whisper financial doubt into your left brain right now. That hesitation is the exact programming of the Matrix. Silence that accusing voice immediately. If your spirit is vibrating with a cellular knowing, right now, heaven demands your immediate action. The chosen one who hesitates at the threshold becomes the one who wonders what could have been. Claim your copy of the Genius Song right now. The secure link is waiting in the pinned comment. You walked into this season completely exhausted. You were bleeding from heavy spiritual wounds. You were deeply hurt by broken people. They were utterly blind to your incredible worth. But look at yourself right now. You are absolutely glowing. You are no longer waiting in a dark room for a weak apology from a master manipulator. You have permanently transcended their highly toxic matrix. While they are publicly unraveling in the dirt, you are stepping into your permanent, ageless glow. The heavy financial struggles are shattering today. The profound spiritual exhaustion is finally lifting off your tired shoulders. The closed doors are flying wide open for you. Step fully into your absolute power right now. Receive the exact, massive harvest heaven carefully prepared for you. You are the chosen one. You are a literal diamond. You are the rare cycle breaker who ended the generational curses that plagued your family for decades. The intense spiritual war is completely over. You survived the hottest fire. You became the master of the flame. Your pure silence was the ultimate weapon that starved the dark demons. They thought they buried you deep in the ground. They had absolutely no idea you were a divine seed. And now you have grown into a towering tree that provides massive shelter for the pure souls who desperately need your bright light. Breathe in this incredible new frequency. Take a very deep physical breath right now. Feel the heavy weight leaving your body. You are entirely safe in this divine sanctuary. No demonic attachment can ever reach you here. Your aura is projecting a massive blinding light that repels any low vibration entity attempting to cross your beautiful path. The universe is actively realigning your earthly life. The people who truly deserve your pure energy are being drawn to your specific frequency. You will never again act as a human battery for empty parasites. Your cup is finally running over. You are overflowing with massive divine abundance. The heavy struggle is entirely finished. Say this out loud with me right now. I claim my permanent freedom. I am absolutely untouchable. The Matrix has no power over my mind or my money. Speak those powerful words into the empty air around you. Let your own voice command the physical room. Heaven listens when a chosen one finally remembers how to speak with ultimate authority. Now we must physically anchor this massive shift. Type 777 in the comments below right now. Doing this physical act completely locks in your new royal frequency. It proves to the universe that you are fully ready to receive your explosive miracles. Do not let this moment pass you by. Claim it immediately today. This is a highly exclusive community of rare cycle breakers. We are building an unstoppable tribe of light warriors across the entire world. Subscribe to this sacred sanctuary right now. Press the button to seal your energetic alignment with this profound prophecy. You must never miss the exact instruction heaven releases next. Share this specific message with one pure soul today. Find someone who is desperately crying out in the dark. Be their literal angel in human form. There is someone out there who feels completely exhausted and entirely alone because they are dealing with a master manipulator right now. Send this transmission to them. Help them break free. Hit that like button right now. Put a permanent spiritual shield around this undeniable truth. Every single time you interact with this frequency, you build a massive wall of protection around your family. You are the powerful remnant. You are the glorious stabilizer in a very chaotic world. Your earthly presence is a supreme gift. Never forget how incredibly powerful you truly are. You bend space and time just by existing in your authentic state. You age backwards while your enemies crumble into total dust. The deep cellular reset is fully complete. Your synchronized gamma coherence is projecting your desires straight into the physical world. The terrible waiting is done. Drop your exact city and nation in the comments below. We need to map exactly where the powerful remnant is rising worldwide. When you declare your location, you are claiming that specific territory for the kingdom of light. The dark elite want us scattered and isolated, but we are uniting our massive frequencies to completely shatter their illusion. Walk forward today with your head held extremely high. The dark elite cannot touch a single hair on your head because you are completely insulated from all matrix losses. The universe is standing right beside you. Heaven is loudly cheering your beautiful name. You finally crossed the heavy threshold. Welcome to your ultimate and eternal freedom. I am so incredibly proud of your silent endurance. You fought the hardest battles entirely alone, and you secured a massive victory for your entire bloodline. The divine verdict is signed and sealed forever. Go in absolute peace today. Watch heaven multiply your harvest before the sun rises tomorrow. The beautiful kingdom of light is yours.